Hi everyone, Melissa here from Collecting Dreamcatcher, and today I have a kind of a random video, but one I wanted to make because I feel like there's a lot of stress and maybe a little bit of negativity going around, and I wanted to make a video about being positive and hopefully to lift everyone's spirits. So it'll be something a little different, but I hope it makes you happy during this time. So what I wanted to do is I've kind of come up with a few, I guess, positive comments for collectors, and I also asked in my Instagram for some more positive comments from other collectors, and I just wanted to share them with everyone in this video so we can just have like if you're going through like a hard time with your collection, and this really doesn't even have to be like specifically K-pop photo card collecting, but even though that is mostly what probably people are talking about, but I feel like this can fit in with any collecting. This is kind of a random but off topic, but it kind of fits. So I kind of have a funny almost story is like when I was little, I used to collect rocks. I feel like lots of kids collect rocks, and this is so weird, but I hope this makes sense when I'm done. And so growing up, I would like always hunt down like cool rocks and I wanted to keep them. And my mom would always be like, "Why are you keeping these? You don't need them." And it was just like I wanted to find cool rocks so I could like share them with people, and they also made me happy, so I just would collect rocks. And eventually we got rid of them. And obviously other collections where you actually have to buy things, they're a little different than when you're just picking like rocks up at the beach. But it's kind of this thing where I feel like some people are like accepting of collecting. Some people may not be or not understand why you collect, but I feel like you should just do what makes you happy. Like when I was growing up, like collecting rocks, like they just had to be kind of cool and interesting looking, and I would like love them, and they were just rocks. So like whatever you like to collect, if it is K-pop photo cards or if there are other cards or really like anything, like just do it because you love it, and you don't have to like appease anyone around you with your collection. Just do what you love. So I guess that's kind of where I want to start it off, is that if people ever give you a hard time about your collection, or maybe you second guess it or something like that, like don't, just like do what you love and share what you love with your friends and your family if you can, or with people online, which is what I do. And just like build a community around something that you all mutually enjoy. And I think it will just make collecting, whatever it is, even if it's rocks, I think it will make collecting that much more enjoyable. So now I'm going to go into some of the positive comments for other collectors that I got through my Instagram. So they'll also be on the screen with who said them. And I kind of love all of these, so I hope you enjoy. So the first one is, "You're doing great. You don't have to collect everything to be a good collector." And then they also wrote, "Collecting is a hobby. Don't let it become a stressor. Enjoy the journey." I really love this one too because it really is about the journey. Like if it's too much to try to buy like all the cards at once, or whatever you're collecting, all the things at once, then just like take it slowly and just enjoy like the search of trying to find what you want. And I think that's great. And I hope you all know that whatever your collection looks like, big, small, like whatever, it is amazing, and I hope you love it for what it is, and that you have a good time with your collection in whatever stage it is. So the next one I'm going to share is, "Your collection doesn't need to look like anyone else's. Collecting should be for your own joy and fulfillment, not anyone else's. Stay within your limits and don't stretch yourself thin financially or emotionally trying to be like someone else. Be realistic, set achievable goals, and most importantly, have fun. Don't allow unkind people to make you feel less than. You are great." So I love that, and whoever is watching this video, you are great. And always remember that you are doing a great job with your collections, and please, please, please enjoy it and have fun no matter what it looks like. Just please enjoy it, because I think that's the best part. So another one we're going to share is, "It's okay to take your time too and to not collect everything. The important thing is that you're happy and you enjoy it. I'm sure everyone's collection looks cool." So we love this one too. I also think it's really important to know that you don't have to collect everything, and I'm just going to call out some like the Dreamcatcher fans because that's probably who's mostly watching this video. But with all the Road to Utopia like pre-order benefits, like I know it has gotten totally crazy. Like going back to that, you don't have to collect everything. Like just know you don't have to. If it's too much financially or emotionally, like just know you don't have to. The girls will love you whether you own like one pre-order benefit, no pre-order benefits, like 20, like they will always love you. So don't stretch yourself too thin, okay? And you're doing great collecting them. So another comment is your collection is special no matter how large it is if it makes you happy. So another good one that we just got to remind ourselves to please, 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 please collect to make you happy, and don't collect for anyone else but yourself. Do what makes you happy. So another person wants to say, hey, your collection is amazing and I admire the effort you put into it. Keep going. So anyone out there who may be getting frustrated or they can't find a card or whatever, there is someone out there who admires it and they love it and they just want you to keep on going and keep collecting. So please do. Someone else wrote, your post inspired me. So know that, again, anyone that is out there who might be looking around and seeing your post, like you might inspire them to collect, or you might help them out in some way. No matter how big or small your account is, or big or small your collection is, there's someone out there who will be inspired by what you do. So keep up the good work, everyone. Keep collecting. And another one that we're going to share is you're doing really well right now. All the best. So we love this. We just love all the positivity. Look at all this. So another one is how much or how little you collect doesn't affect how much of a fan you are. Your collection posts are great. Sometimes the algorithm sucks, so it just isn't seen. And I think these are both really important to know, that, especially the fan thing. I feel like some people think that maybe like you have to sometimes drop a collection, or you can't afford to collect all the members or all the merch that comes out, or whatever it may be. But just because you don't own something doesn't mean you're any less of a fan, because it all comes down to how much you just like appreciate like a group or whatever it is that you might be collecting. It doesn't have anything to do with how many material items you have. Like if the only way that you can support, for this example, Dreamcatcher, is by like watching the music video, like it's like streaming it as much as you can, then that's what you do. And that doesn't make you any less or any more of a fan. Like everyone, just whatever you can do in your way. It doesn't have to be money related to support like Dreamcatcher or any other group. Like you're doing amazing, doing what you can. So I really commemorate everyone who is just trying their best, and always remember that, especially those people that are maybe struggling and they want to drop a collection, it doesn't mean that you're any less of a fan if you do or if you need to. So just don't think that you're less of a fan than someone else because you're dropping a collection or changing maybe how you're collecting. And then also the algorithm thing, I know a lot of people get hung up on like likes and comments and that kind of thing. And just know that you can post the most beautiful post, and sometimes it is just not up to you and it's up to Instagram or whatever platform it is. And try not to let, if your post happens to get like not as many likes or whatever that it usually gets, please don't let it affect your mood or your day. That like it's okay and it can just be out of your fault, and it's definitely not because someone may not like it might be because that they're just not seeing it, you know? So just try to stay positive and it'll be okay. And we have another one that is, you can take your time collecting. The cards aren't going to magically disappear. So that is a good rule, because I know even though some cards are really rare and they can be hard to find, there's still a chance. Like you will still be able to find it again. I'm sure someone in the future, they will still be selling it. So that kind of links back to like, don't stretch yourself too thin. Just do the best you can, and just remember there will always be more. And try not to get bummed out or too sad if you can't find a card. Like just keep looking, and one day it will pay off. We have another one here that it's very expensive, but we live only once and we deserve to be happy. And I love this one. So remember to always kind of like collect within your means. But yeah, you only live once. So if collecting makes you happy, then like keep it going. You can do it. You will have a beautiful collection. And we have another one. So every collection is great no matter how big it is or how much rare stuff it has. Again, love this one. So every collector out there, big and small, like please appreciate what you have and just like what you're able to share with your friends and family and people online and that kind of thing. And I just hope you know that whatever your collection looks like, it's amazing and it's impressive to someone. And we have another comment here that's, always stay positive and don't let the prices fool you. The trading community is really kind. So I think this is awesome, because there is a lot of people who are really, really kind online. And if maybe you're thinking about getting into collecting, I definitely recommend making an account and making some friends on the online community. So many people are so kind and open to letting you talk to them and learn about stuff and trade with them, and just people are so kind. So I definitely recommend if you want to, of course, making an account and get out there and just start talking to people, and I'm sure there will be many people who will be really, really happy to meet you. And also prices, just if something is too high for you, just know, kind of linking back, it will come up again, and maybe it'll come up for a better price. So just keep looking and it'll be okay. And we have another one here that says, it's okay to take your time collecting. Don't feel rushed to get everything at once. Good luck. So yes, I agree with everything here. Go at whatever speed you're comfortable with, and you will get your goals eventually. And I know you can. Just make realistic goals. That's all we ask. Be realistic, and you can do it. Another one is, you will find that photo card or item you've been looking for. Don't stress it. So also love it. So just kind of keep an eye out and try not to let, if you're struggling to find a card, maybe ask someone or put out those willing to buy options and try to see it, but just don't let it wreck your day if you can't find it. Eventually it will come around. It may just take a little while, but it'll all be okay. And those are all the positive comments I have for today. I may do this again and see if I get any different types of positive comments. Obviously, I could probably go on for another 15 minutes just praising everyone. And maybe I will do this again so it's not just one really long video. But I hope you know that if you're listening to this, I hope you know that there's so many people out there who are rooting for you, for your collection, and that no matter what anyone thinks, whether it's online or in your personal life, in your real life, whatever anyone may think, if collecting makes you happy, then do it. I think collections are super cool, and I know some people may not understand, maybe a family member or something like that. I always find people say their family members, not obviously this isn't everybody, but they'll say their family members don't understand, or they think they're wasting their money or something, but this is just something fun that people enjoy. And if you do it within your means and you try to be as responsible as you can balance the financial ability to collect as well as the fun and the community building. Because I think what people don't understand is that when you do collect something, you are able to create almost a friend group that is very specific. You're a friend group for collecting a specific K-pop group in this example, and it just helps you, I think, so much. I just love talking to everybody, and it always makes my mood so much better. So just know that some people may not understand collecting, and that's okay, because if it makes you happy and you have a good time doing it, and you can make friends who do understand why you're doing it and why you love it, then you will just feel so much more fulfillment. And just to recap some of the points that came out of that video is that just do your best, but don't stress, don't stretch yourself too thin, and just do what you can, and try not to overexert yourself or get too hung up on the numbers. If you're trying to complete a set and you just can't find something, maybe focus if there's a different set, or you can focus somewhere else, or you just wait. And you will find it again, I promise. You will find it. It might take a lot of work or a lot of searching or a lot of time, but you will find it again, and just try not to let it wreck your day, because there's so much more beautiful things to do in a day other than collecting, and collecting should just be one positive part of your day. So I rambled on probably long enough, and I don't even know if this video makes sense, but I hope anyone out there, I hope you know that your collection is valid and awesome. And that's all I can say for today. So that's everything I have for you all today. I hope you feel a sense of accomplishment and positivity for your collection. And I hope you have a wonderful, 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 I can't even speak, a wonderful, wonderful day. So I'll see you in my next video, everyone. Thank you. Bye. Stay safe.